The deaths of several pet cats in Sussex. The cases are among 200 across the country, including Kent, which are being linked to the so-called Croydon cat killer.
A £10,000 reward has been offered by animal charities for information that leads to the conviction of those responsible for the killings. Our social affairs correspondent Lauren Moss has this report. You may find some of the details distressing.
He was snatched from outside the family home in Uckfield. His mutilated body was found weeks later in the front garden. Elaine and Mick Smith's pet, called Massive, is believed to be one of the latest victims of a serial cat killer.
The way it was laid made me realise he was dead, and it wasn't normal. Somebody did this to him. Absolutely somebody did this to him, and it's disgusting.
Massive's death is just one of 7 incidents being investigated by Sussex police. They're also looking into similar cases in East Grinstead, Bexhill, Hastings and St Leonards, where cats and rabbits have disappeared and later been found with horrific injuries. These cases are forming part of a wider investigation with the RSPCA and the Metropolitan Police, who have been hunting for a killer who may have attacked more than 200 animals across the country.
Hello.
One animal rescue charity believes 1 or 2 individuals are responsible and have also been investigating since the killings began in Croydon 2 years ago.
So we know that the offender is highly mobile. We know that he strikes in residential areas where there's no CCTV. He has been known to actively avoid CCTV. It's not that he's being lucky, he looks for it and he avoids it. And he's carrying out most of the attacks at night.
The Smith family has now had CCTV installed because they say they are living in fear.
I'm not ashamed to admit it, I am terrified of being in the house in the dark on my own.
To know that he's been here, he's been watching, has he been round the back? We don't know, you know, so that's why it's all been put up, and it's dreadful.
A £10,000 reward has been offered to anyone with information that leads to the conviction of those behind the attacks. But for families whose pet has been taken from them, there is no consolation.
Well, Lauren joins us now from Uckfield. And Lauren, animal charities believe it's not just cats that are being targeted now.
No, just this weekend, 3 rabbits were killed on Albany Road in St Leonards and Stainsby Street in Hastings. Earlier this month, another cat vanished on Hewenden Road in Hastings and was later found decapitated. The charity wants to speak to people who may have seen somebody new to these areas around these times, perhaps staying in a hotel or a B&B and acting unusually. It wants them to contact them or the police. And criminal psychologists are also concerned about these attacks, warning about a possible escalation from attacks on animals.
Lauren, thank you.
Coming up in a moment, sowing the